Hi, another update regarding FFS, which is of course flexible furlough scheme. Many of you are familiar with this already, and there's some changes coming into place now that we're in July. So just to outline some of these changes, the scheme, as it suggests, is becoming more flexible, and employers will be able to continue to make claims for furloughed employees, but with a bit of a difference. So let's run through some of these. So the scheme closed to new entrants at the end of June. So from the 1st of July, the scheme is only available to employers that have previously used the scheme in respect of employees that they have previously furloughed. The number of employees that an employer can claim for in any period, therefore, cannot exceed the number that they have previously claimed for under any other claim. Employers can continue to make claims in anticipation of an upcoming payroll, which is great, so it allows you to have the funds before you're actually required to pay them out. And employers will be able to make their first claim under the new part-time scheme from the 1st of July. Employees can start returning to work when the employer requests that they do so, and this can be on a flexible basis. So the employers have the flexibility to dictate the work rotas. All details must be agreed though with the employees, so we have included a downloadable template to assist you, which is here, and that can be found on our website, and the link is attached. The employer will then pay the employee's wages, national insurance contributions and pension costs for the hours that the employee has worked, just as you would do before the pandemic took place. But you can claim the grant under the scheme for the difference in normal working hours and actual hours worked, subject to claim caps. So basically, employers pay the employees for the work they've actually done, government pays for the work that hasn't been done or the hours that have not been worked. As with the previous version of the scheme, employers may still continue to top up their employees' wages if they so wish and at their own expense. Claim periods will no longer be able to overlap months. It needs to be within calendar months. And employers will be required to submit data on the usual hours an employee would be expected to work in a claim period and actual hours worked. Now, we will do this on behalf of our clients, so you needn't worry, we'll take care of that for you. So, what are some of the changes that are taking place over the next few months? So we've uploaded a timetable to our website, which is shown here, and that clearly shows what the employer pays versus what the government pays. The scheme initially ran for 4 months, March to June, with new changes to its extension and flexibility to allow for part-time working for furloughed workers and a tapered form of employer contribution shown here. So outlined in this table, you can download, as I've said. The grant consists of up to 80% of the salaries of employees subject to a cap of £2,500 per month for the period March to August, up to 70% of salaries subject to the cap of £2,187.50 for September, and for October up to 60% of salaries subject to a cap of £1,875. It's important to point out though that the employee will continue to get the 80% of their salary reimbursed. It's just now the employer will have to make that additional contribution to make it up to the 80%. One thing I wanted to highlight with regards to fraud, please only claim for what you're eligible in terms of you being an employer. I hear a lot about making claims and people going back to work, or employers not paying their employees the full 80% of what's been reclaimed. So those sort of things will catch up with you. There will be a task force that HMRC will put out in place to try and recover any fraudulent claims, and not only would you need to repay that to HMRC, there will be severe consequences. So please be kind to our economy, claim only what you're allowed to, and have a good week.